Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing very well. So today I will be sharing with you my journey experience from India to Canada, where I will be explaining you my flight booking experience, my 3 days mandatory hotel booking experience, immigration and immigration questions that were asked to me at Delhi airport and at Toronto airport. Plus I will give you the review of the food that was provided to me at my 3 days mandatory quarantine place. I will also share with you the things that you need to pack in your luggage and the thing that you should not pack in your luggage, otherwise you might face a fine of 1200 CAD. One more thing, I will share with you my visa journey experience because there is a lesson need to learn from the thing that I did and the thing that you should avoid. And if this video gets long, then there are chances that I will upload this video in 2 parts. So let's get into this video. Starting from my flight booking experience. I looked for Turkish Airlines and the Qatar Airways in starting because their prices are very reasonable. And I selected the date 24th of March for my flight. I was about to do my booking, but just an instinct come from my mother's side and she told me that Divya, check these flights again. And when I checked these flights again, I come to know that all the flights are cancelled. And the flights were not cancelled just for the 24th of March. They were cancelled for the rest of the whole week. And this made me confused, like why they have cancelled this thing. Then I called Turkish Airlines and I contacted them via Twitter, Instagram account, whatsoever possible ways I could do. I contacted them and I asked the reason that why are you cancelling these flights. So they told me that they are cancelling it because of the air bubble, and till 31st of March air bubble will stay. And according to that air bubble, certain flights are restricted to fly from India. Then I again asked them that okay, this air bubble will last till 31st of March. What if I booked for the 1st of April and the flight got cancelled for that day also? Then they told me that it would be fine. We would reschedule your flight date and we will move it further. Then I told them that okay, it's fine, but what about the refund? Will you provide me the refund, because I cannot change my dates further and further. So they just told me that they will reschedule your flight. So that made me a little worried, because even if I go for these flights, there is no certainty that they will fly on that particular date, and there is definitely no certainty that I will provide my full refund without any deduction of any amount. So because of this reason, I contacted at Delhi airport. On the mobile, I asked their suggestion, like I'm traveling from India to Toronto, Canada, and what flights will be the best option for me right now. So, and what will be the certainty that these flights will not cancel on that day. So they preferred me only 2 airlines. One was Air India and another was Air Canada. So I told them okay, and they told that these are the best flights that you can go with, and there is a good chances that these flights will not cancel. Now choosing the flights, so I wanted to go with Air India because Air India has a scheme called as Maharaja scheme. I searched for it, and under this scheme students are allowed to carry 3 baggages of 23 kg and 1 cabin bag, 1 laptop bag, and your personal item will also remain there. I looked the prices of both the flights at various websites, but mostly at all the websites the price were quite similar and there was no difference. I checked on GoIbibo, on Ixigo, and then on Flipkart, and what else I don't remember on how many apps I checked. But Air India flight was extremely expensive. In all those cases the flight was around 95,000 to around 1 lakh, and but Air Canada flight was around 75 to 80,000, something in that range. Then I went with the Flipkart app because at Flipkart the price was same like the others, around 80,000 only, but Flipkart is providing 15% discount on those flights, so I got it in quite good price. My flight was direct from India to Canada without any stoppage, because there was very uncertainty regarding what issues they will create, because if there will stoppage, then they might ask a lot of questions from you. what if you got COVID and what else. So I don't want to take any chance in it. I got my visa in around 1 year, so I do not want any risk, and that was the reason I took direct flight from India to Canada. So now I will prefer you to go either with Air India or with Air Canada till there is uncertainty, till the flights are getting cancelled and this COVID situation is there. So go with these two flights until and unless you are 100% sure that your flight will not get cancelled on your day. So after flight booking, there comes hotel booking. So for the hotel booking, I got two numbers on which I contacted. Numbers will not charge you a single penny for calling. You can see the numbers on the screen. On one number you can do calling with your mobile phone only, like it will be simple call, but with the another number it will be a Skype calling and you need to download the Skype, but it will be completely free of cost. You will know when I contacted on one number, then picked the call and he told me the hotel, and I told him that okay, do my booking, and he told me that you need to do your payment now only. So I worried because none of my friends have done the payment before, and all of them have paid either after reaching Canada or at the hotel counter especially. So I thought that it is a kind of scam and I cancelled that call. Then I again called on the number, and this time lady picked the call, and I asked her before that do I need to make my payment now only. Then she also told me that yes, you need to do your payment now only. Then I told her that none of my friends have paid the amount in advance. So she told me that oh, that's the case. Then told me that it is not in their hands to cut the amount, it's in the hands of the hotel particularly to cut your amount. So they will charge you whenever they want. So there are chances that these hotels are charging you after reaching at Canada or hotel counter particularly. Her that okay, provide me the name of the hotel, that is 3 days mandatory quarantine under recommended by Canadian government. So she told me the name of the hotel is Holiday Inn and it will cost you 550 CAD. So I was like, I got very excited and very happy. I was like, yay, I got the hotel in lowest price. All of my friends have paid 700, 800, 1000 CAD, and it felt good at that time. And I told her that okay, do my booking for this hotel, and she asked me my account details and I provided her, and she told me that you will receive the confirmation email in 5 minutes. So I told her that okay. I waited for the 5 minutes, but I didn't receive my confirmation email. So I again called on that number, and this time another person picked the call. It was man, and I told him that I just made a booking 5 minutes ago and I haven't received my confirmation email. So he asked me my details and I provided him, and he told me that it was for 3 days mandatory quarantine, and I told him that yes. So he told me that the lady whosoever have booked your room, she has booked normal booking. It is according to the Canadian government 3 days mandatory quarantine rule. So I told him that okay, cancel my this booking and do my another booking of 3 days mandatory quarantine. Told me the name of Comfort Inn, and he told that it will cost you 790 CAD. So I think that okay, book my this hotel, and he booked it, and I provided him all my credit card details. Do not need to provide CVV code, do not provide that. So now the day comes 25th of March when I reach Canada. I got an email that card company that you have been charged this much amount for this hotel, and I didn't pay attention to which hotel it was charged because I know that I have booked for only one hotel. And so I went to the Comfort Inn hotel, and they told me that provide me your credit card, we need to charge you. So I told her that you have already charged me, and this is and see the details. I have received the email also. So she checked that email and she told me that this is not our hotel, it is Holiday Inn hotel that charged you. So I told her that I didn't book Holiday Inn, and the thing was I completely forgot the thing that happened with me back in India about this Holiday Inn hotel. That completely slips from my mind. It was 15 hours straight way flight. I was pretty tired. For before that flight I have been packing my things, and I was under stress because of my PPR also. That I will share with you what happened. Very tensed. I didn't know what should I do. So somehow the manager of the Comfort Inn hotel approached me and she told me that okay, what is the scene. So I explained her all the things, and then she told me that these things are happening a lot nowadays. Even if you book for the right hotel, and still your amount will go to the another hotel. So there are a lot of bugs happening. For me to contact the Holiday Inn, and I told you in my previous video that I didn't bring the SIM card with me. So I told her that I do not have a SIM card with me right now, and she told me that okay, don't worry, I contact her. And she contacted the manager of the Holiday Inn. She talked with the manager of the Holiday Inn and asked for the, she really insisted a lot, and she was a really great lady. And she told, and then I talked with the manager of the Holiday Inn hotel also, and I explained all the scenario with her. There was no problem because even in hotels booked me a normal room for 3 days, so there is no chance that I am going to stay in that hotel. That is not for me. Why would I book normal booking for the hotel, right? So she told me that okay, we will provide you full refund, don't worry. So happened with me on 25th of March. After 2 days I got 7th of March I got my full refund from that hotel. So that thing saved me. So whenever you are booking your hotel, ask them twice that please book the hotel for 3 days mandatory quarantine, and it should be according to the Canadian government procedures. I am an international student traveling to Canada. Say them twice, then only book your hotel. Also, my friend traveled from the Air India and I traveled from the Air Canada, and we both will make a video where we will be explaining you Air India and Air Canada hospitality that they provide, and our experience of both of us from the different flights. So stay tuned. That video also we will be uploading soon. So that's it for this video. Also, I have another channel by the name Sahu Channel Vlogs. Go and subscribe to that channel also, so that you can stay tuned with my vlogs of Canada. I hope you found this video informative, and